In this video, we will see about the navbars in Bootstrap 4, how we can use navbar, how we can customize the navbar as per our requirements. And so let's start with this video. In the previous video, we have already developed these things. We know how to pick the elements and use it in the web pages now. So in the last videos we have learned how to use the form input groups and badges and all the form elements and make a proper forms, drop downs, etc. So in this video we will try to basically add a navbar to this page maybe, and by adding the navbar we'll try to learn about the basics of navbar and how we can customize it according to our requirements. So let's start with this Bootstrap cheat sheet. Let me open a Bootstrap cheat sheet and let's go on the navbar section. So let me click on the navbar. So this is the basic navbar. We can customize it according to our needs. So we'll just pick this navbar, and this is my folder. I'll just open it. So this is showing me alerts and colors in the title. I will just customize it. Okay, not here, basically here. So yes, and here basically we will add our navbar. Let me comment it. Okay, so the code what we have picked from that website, we have it here. Let's reload the page and check how it is looking. Yes, so we have the navbar right now with us. Let's go in the mobile view basically. So here we have the toggle collapse. It's working absolutely fine. So this way we can add the navigations. Now let's try to understand the code and try to customize it. So for making navbars, in the nav element we pass a class navbar, and the second class here is navbar expand lg. I would like to tell you what does it means. So it shows that navbar will expand at lg. Other than lg, it will look similar to mobile view like this. So here we are in the extra small devices. Now we are in the MD screen, still MD showing the same navbar. Now when we go across the MD size, it is showing me the expanded view of the navigations. So if I customize it to MD, so even in MD the view would be same. Let me reload the page and let's go back to the MD size, and it is showing us the same as LG. So the second class here is for that reason. Now let's keep it as LG only because we may need in the same manner. Okay, so here in this screen, basically in this screen size, the tablet size, we will show it as same as the mobile view, and above that we will show in a desktop view like this, the expanded view. Now apart from that, there are two more classes which are predefined classes. Now Navbar Light, basically this, and BG Light. BG Light is for the background which is light. We can make it dark as well. Now if I make it dark, it will be dark. Now the navbar, all the link colors, we want it as a dark only. So in the dark background it will be appearing as a white background. This way we can customize our look of the navbars. Now the links home, link and disable, we want it to come from the right hand side, right? So let's see. Now first of all, in the anchor tag there is a navbar like this. This can be our logo or a brand. So this comes with a class navbar brand. So here we can have our logo. So basically we can either put a text or we can either put an image. It's up to us how we need it. So currently I'll just put it as logo. So here it is giving us the logo. Now this button, basically this button is nothing but this collapsible view. So this is the button what we are coding it here. If you want, we can just inspect it right here. So it is showing us this is the button. We are in this line of code. Now let's try to understand what is written in this button. So why it is getting this functionality of expanding and collapsing based on the click of the menu. So basically button comes with a navbar toggler class, and the type is button. Now data toggle is collapse. These are the predefined, and the main thing is the data target. So here the data target is navbar support content. So there must be an ID with navbar support content, which when clicked when we click on the button, this ID would get the toggled. For example, if it is open, it will get closed. If it is closed, it will get open. So here is the collapsible view written. So this is collapse, navbar collapse, and ID which should be same as the data target of that button. And the span class, the toggler icon is nothing but these three lines or a hamburger menu UI. And inside that navbar collapse, we have our unordered list of items which has a list of items inside it. So here also we have a navbar nav and MR auto. Basically MR auto, if you can see this UL, we have given a UL class of MR auto, which is margin right auto. So that's why it has shifted to the left hand side. So if I give it margin left auto, it will come to the right hand side. So it all depends on our requirement, what UI you needs to develop. So in this case, I want it like this and not by default way. So it is looking like this. Okay. Now here inside that we have the lists of links, and one of the link is active and other one is not active. So based on that we can have as many links we want to. Now, and here is a form which is shown like this. If you don't want the form of it, or if you need that form, you can keep it. It's up to you. Now I'm just trying to add a new li element, which is a drop down. Let's add a drop down also. So for adding a drop down, we'll again go to the reference link and we will search for navs. Inside this navs we have a drop down like this. So we can either take this or this as per our need. So here is an li which is ready for us. We'll just copy that li, and instead of disabled, I would, or let's let it be disabled only. I'll put a new li which is nothing but my drop down. So here I can give the name as product, and here maybe it will be a product 1 and product 2, like that. So here is a drop down. Let's reload it. It should appear properly. Yes, and it is working absolutely fine. Okay, now if you want to get rid of that disabled, you just need to remove the disabled class of that particular link. So it is no more disabled right now. So this is the way we add the links and the drop downs and customize the look and feel of the navigations as per our requirement. Now we have understood how to do that, so I think so now we are in a good position to kind of use all these references and we can make the navbar as per our requirement. Now let's go to this navbar again and let's see what all other options we have in that navbar. So navbar brand basically is for the branding, which we have just seen, the logo. We can either put a text or we can either put the images as per our requirement. Navbar with form. So form, basically we have this form, we can just put it inside the navigation bar, as like here we have this. Now the text, the backgrounds, Navbar Light, fixed top. Let's use this fixed top class and see what has happened here. I'll just copy this class fixed top and put it inside the navbar. After navbar, there would be a fixed top icon. Okay, now if you'll notice, the navbar is fixed on the top side and the content is now getting scrolled below that. So if you want as a sticky header or a fixed header on the top of the web page, we can use this class fixed top. So basically it gives a position of fixed, and from top, right and left all is 0. So basically it is getting fixed on the web page. Similarly, if you want to fix that thing in the bottom, you can use fixed bottom class, and accordingly you can fix the same thing at the bottom side. Okay, but currently I will not do that. I will just keep it on the top hand side. And if you see, our content has been started from the top, and this entire div of nav is not taking any height. This is just because the position is fixed and it has came out of the div structure. So in that case, what we can do is either we can have margin bottom, not to this, basically to this container fluid. We can give a class to it, and accordingly we can style our wrapper with a margin top or padding top, maybe in REM. So basically this will handle it properly. Now in that case I would be needed. Now we'll just collapse this navbar and I would try to give a class here, and I will try to style it a little bit, and I will try to reload it. So basically my navbar is fixed now. It is looking absolutely great and the content is getting scrolled from the bottom. So this is the way we can actually customize our navbar to any level of designing aspects we need in the web page, and we can easily do it using this classes of navbars, and Bootstrap 4 has many of the pre-built things to achieve any sort of designing in this. Alright, so I hope this video was helpful for you all guys, and the navbar concept might have been clear to you all. So if you have any sort of doubt, do comment below and I will try to answer your queries as soon as possible. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to press the bell icon and subscribe my channel so that you're updated with all of my updated content as soon as I post on YouTube. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.